Hello everyone, I'm Candy from Susan's family. Today, I'm going to show you this magical circus doll. For the pattern, you can search for susud.com on the website. This doll is divided into the arms, the main body, the head part, the facial features and the accessories. Almost the whole pattern is presented in charts. So I'll help you to read the chart first. In the chart, RND plus number indicates the round number, H plus number indicates the row number. The column titled Stitch Instructions shows the stitch techniques needed and any increasing or decreasing required when crocheting that particular round. The Total Stitches column shows the total number of stitches after completing that round. First, let's learn how to crochet the arms. Start with a magic ring. Crochet in rounds counterclockwise. This doll is crocheted using the X stitch single crochet. We will simply refer to it as single crochet going forward. The stitch techniques used include X for single crochet, V for SC2 in 1, A for SC2 tog, K for skipping stitches, chain stitches and slip stitches. Let me show you. Before we start, let's learn the proper posture for crocheting. For specific yarns, color schemes, and the hook size, please refer to the product details page and the pattern chart. First, make a magic ring. Then, work a turning chain. Next, crochet 6 single crochets into the ring. After completing, tighten the ring. Pull tight the starting tail. Then join with the first stitch with a slip stitch. The slip stitch does not count as a stitch. It needs to be tightened. The slip stitch is not indicated in the chart. When crocheting in rounds, always finish a round with a slip stitch and pull it tight. This completes the first round. Move on to the second round. In the chart, it shows XV times 3. The parentheses indicate a group. The times plus number indicates how many times to repeat the group. When there are parentheses in the charts, you can read them the same way. Then make a turning chain. It is not indicated in the chart. When crocheting in rounds, always start a round with a turning chain. It does not count as a stitch. Work a single crochet in first stitch of the previous round. This is where you made the slip stitch. As you crochet, place the starting tail above the hook. Weave it in as you work. Continue with 1 SC2 in 1 in the next stitch, which means making 2 single crochets in the same stitch. One group is now complete. Work 2 more groups. Then join with a slip stitch in the first stitch. Pay attention. Unless notes specified, at the end of each round, you must join with a slip stitch in the first stitch, and pull it tight. The slip stitch is now complete. You can cut the excess tail, or you can continue to weave it in. This completes the second round. Turn the right side out. That is, the side with the clearer texture. Now let's work the third round. Start with a turning chain. This round is worked evenly in single crochet, meaning 1 single crochet in each stitch, once completed. Join with a slip stitch in the first stitch. The third round is now complete. For the next 2 rounds, follow the demonstration for the third round to work. After completing, chain 1 to secure. Leave a 10 cm yarn tail and fasten off. Now, let me show you how to identify the round numbers. Let's look at the fabric. The right side of the fabric has a clear texture, while the wrong side has a blurry texture. We will consider the side with the clearer texture as the right side. Each raised texture on the right side represents 1 round. Count these raised textures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, we have completed 5 rounds. Next, let's work on the 6th round. Flow means that for this round, we will pick up the front loops only. So, we should work in the loops closer to you. Take out the new yarn. Pick up the front loop of the first stitch and join the yarn. Chain 1 as the turning chain. In the same loop, make 1 SC2 in 1. Weave in both the yarn tail for joining and the yarn tail from cutting. For the rest of this round, just pick up the loops and make SC2 in 1. Complete this round. Finally, join with a slip stitch to the first stitch. The 6th round is now complete. For the 7th round, make 1 as 2 in 1 in each stitch. Once completed, work the 8th round. Make a turning chain. First, work 2 single crochets. K indicates skipping stitches. Here, skip 3 stitches. Start from the next stitch. Which is this stitch? Work 4 single crochets. Skip 2 stitches. Work 3 single crochets. Then skip 3 stitches. Then just follow the chart to work. Join with a slip stitch to the first stitch. The 8th round is now complete. For the next 2 rounds, just work evenly without increasing or decreasing. Please finish them yourself. After completing round 10, cut a 42 cm shaping wire and fold it in half. Place it inside the work. And add some stuffing. Now, let's work round 11. Make a turning chain. Work 1 SC2 tog. Insert the hook into the front loop of this stitch. then into the front loop of the next stitch. Now there are 3 loops on the hook. Place the hook above the yarn. Draw the yarn through. Yarn over. Pull through all loops at once. 1 SC2 tog completed. Work single crochets evenly on the other stitches. Join with a slip stitch to the first stitch. Round 11 is complete. For the following rounds, follow the pattern chart. Remember to stuff with some fiberfill while crocheting. After completing, chain 1 to secure. Leave a 10 cm yarn tail and fasten off. In this way, crochet another arm. That concludes the instructions for the arms. Next, we'll learn about the main body, including the left and right legs, the body, and the dress hems. For both legs, start with a foundation chain. Then crochet in rounds counterclockwise. While crocheting, you need to stuff with wires and fiberfill. After completing, fasten off. Then, take out the new yarn. Join the 2 legs. Continue crocheting upwards for the body, and connect it with the arms. Finally, attach the yarn to the body to crochet the hems. The new stitch techniques used include double crochet and DC2-in-1. Let me demonstrate the left leg. First, make a foundation chain of 4 stitches. Then, work the first round. Dow 2 indicates starting from the second chain from the hook. Pick up the back loop of each chain and crochet. Work 2 single crochets first. Then, make 1 SC3-in-1, which means 3 single crochets in the same stitch. After completing, rotate the piece. Pick up the remaining 2 loops and crochet a single crochet in each. Pay attention not to insert into the same position of these 3 stitches. Make 1 SC2-in-1. After completing, join with a slip stitch to the first stitch. The first round is complete. For rounds 2 through 5, follow the pattern chart. Now, let me demonstrate the method for the 6th round. Stretch the loop. Pass the piece through it. Slightly tighten. Locate the 12th stitch. Draw the loop through it. Don't pull the carried yarn too tight. Make a turning chain. Then work 5 single crochets accordingly. Chain 7. Next, find the 10th stitch. From here, work 1 SC2 tog. Five single crochets. One SC2 tog. Seven chains. Then locate the 9th stitch. Work 1 single crochet. This is the first stitch of round 6. Follow with 1 SC2 tog. Three single crochets. One SC2 tog. Ten single crochets. Slip stitch into the first stitch. Round 6 is complete. For round 7, follow the pattern chart to work. Do not fasten off. Enlarge the loop. Next, we will crochet round 8. Locate the 8th stitch of round 7. Pick up the back loop. That is, the strand farther away from you. Take out the new yarn. Join the new yarn. Make 1 turning chain. Then work single crochets evenly. Pay attention to the yarn from round 7. Keep it on the side closer to you. Slip stitch into the first stitch. Following the pattern chart, work until the end of round 10. After completing round 10, enlarge the loop. Stop working with this yarn. Insert into the yarn loop from round 7. Then crochet a round of single crochets in the remaining loops. Slip stitch into the first stitch. Fasten off. Then take out the new yarn. Work a round of slip stitches. I will use a random color of yarn. Finish without a slip stitch. Leave a 10 cm yarn tail. Join to the first stitch. Thread the yarn tail through a darning needle. Insert the needle into the first stitch. Then pass it back through the middle of the last stitch. Weave in the end. Then cut a 57 cm shaping wire, and fold it in half. Place it inside the leg. Next, take a small amount of stuffing and stuff it into the foot. Then insert the hook into the loop from round 10. Then work the remaining rounds according to the pattern chart. Note that the braces in round 16 means the same as parentheses. Stuff it appropriately as you go. Once completed, leave a 10 cm tail and fasten off. That concludes the instructions for the left leg. Follow the same method and refer to the chart to complete the right leg. Fasten off once completed. I have already finished it. That concludes the instructions for the right leg. Next, take out the left leg. Join the yarn at the 4th stitch. Complete the left leg according to the chart. Then, take out the right leg. Start crocheting from the 4th stitch. After completing, slip stitch into the 1st stitch. This completes the first round of the body. For the following rounds, referring to the chart, work all the way through to the 12th round. Take a piece of yarn and sew here together. Note that after completing the 8th round, twist the shaping wire. Fasten off. Move on to the 9th round. This round is worked in the back loops only, which means the loops farther away from you. Join the yarn in the back loop of the first stitch. Then follow the chart to crochet. Work all the way around to the end of the 12th round. At the 10th round, there is an A for SC2 tog. First, insert into the back loop of the left stitch, and draw the yarn through. Then into the back loop of the next stitch and draw through. Now there are 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over and pull through at once. That completes a regular SC2 tog. Continue following the chart to finish. Next, let's work on the 13th round, and connect width to the arm. Work a turning chain. First, work 8 single crochets sequentially on the body. Then take out the arm. Work 4 single crochets together with the body. Locate the second stitch of the arm. Begin from this stitch. Insert the hook from the wrong side. And pass through a stitch of the body. Work 1 single crochet. There are 3 stitches remaining. After completing, continue to work the corresponding number of single crochets on the body. Then work 4 single crochets together with the arm. Locate the second stitch. Insert the hook from the wrong side. Work the remaining stitches of the body. This way, the arm is connected. That concludes round 21. Twist the shaping wire of the arm with that of the leg. For the following rounds, refer to the pattern chart to work. While crocheting, stuff with fiber fill. After completing round 22, no more stuffing is needed. If the shaping wire is too thick and it's difficult to crochet around, you can cut off one strand, then continue. After the last round, leave a yarn tail to close the opening. Remember to change the color for the neck? I didn't change here. Thread the reserved yarn through the needle. Pick up a strand from the surface of each stitch and pass through. Then pull tight. Tie off and weave in the end. This completes the closing. And the body is done. Next, we will crochet the hems. There are two hems, an orange one and a blue one. Both are worked beginning from picking up a loop of the body and joining new yarn. I'll first demonstrate the method for the orange hem. Take out the body. Position this side of the neck facing you. Ensure the side with slip stitches is facing up. Locate the remaining loop from round 8 of the body. Find the first stitch to the left of the slip stitch. Join the yarn here. Make 3 turning chains. They count as 1 double crochet. Then, on the left side, work 9 double crochets. A DC 2-in-1, which means working 2 double crochets in the same stitch. This completes a group. Follow the chart to complete this round. Finally, join to the top stitch of the turning chain, with a slip stitch into both loops. The first round is now complete. For the following rounds, just refer to the chart to crochet. After the last stitch of the final round, there's no need to work a slip stitch. Leave a yarn tail and fasten off. Insert into the second stitch and draw the yarn through. Then insert back into the last stitch's back loop, and draw the yarn through. Adjust the piece. This completes the finishing of the stitches. Weave in the end on the wrong side. That concludes the instructions for the orange hem. Next, we will crochet the blue one. Locate the remaining loop from the 9th round of the body. Find the first stitch to the left of the slip stitch. Join the yarn. I'll use a random color of yarn. Make a turning chain. Follow the chart to complete this round. This completes the first round of the blue hem. For the second round, just follow the chart to work. Next, I will show you how to work the third row. Make a turning chain. Then work 4 single crochets in sequence. The third row is complete. Now move on to the fourth row. Make a turning chain. Turn your work. Pick up the stitches and crochet the corresponding stitches, X, K, to X. Pay attention that because we've turned the work, the stitches are on the top left. For remaining rows, follow the crochet method for the fourth row. Refer to the chart to work the corresponding stitches. After completing each row, turn your work. Please finish the remaining rows. After completing the 9th row, fasten off the yarn. Then locate the 5th stitch of the second round of the hem. Join the yarn to this stitch. Repeat what we did from the 3rd row to the 9th row. Once completed, fasten off. For the following part, just repeat the pattern. After finishing this round, Use a small amount of glue to slightly attach the blue hem on the orange hem. This concludes the instructions for the hems. And the main body is complete.